Hi, welcome to Wise Guy. This video is about simplifying fraction inside the square root. First example is simplifying 2/3 square root 2/3. To simplify fraction in a square root, we need get rid of denominator. So this question have 3. As we know, we need to make a pairs, but this is 3 only 1, so we need to make a pairs. We make pair, we multiply another 3 to the bottom. Because once you multiply 3 to the bottom, you need to multiply 3 to the top, right? Because this is a fraction, we need to multiply 3 to the top or bottom to make equivalent fraction. So now we have pairs. That's why we can move 3 to outside the radical. But one thing you need to be careful, because 3 inside the square root is denominator. So after move outside, radical still on the denominator. This is very important. Still on denominator. And the numerator now is 2 multiplied 3, no pairs. That's why multiply together you got the 6. So the answer is square root 6 over 3. Second question, square root 7 over 18. And this question denominator 18, so we can factor out, right? Because 18, we can see 18 equals 2 divided 2 equals 9 divided by 3, 3. So 18 equals 2 times 3 times 3, which is a pair of 3. So we first 7 we write into we write a pair first, right? 3 times 3 times 2. Now we know we have pair of 3. Obviously we can move outside the radical become bottom 3 because it's square root, right? But now we have another 2. We still need to find another 2 to make a pairs. That's why we multiply 2, this 2 to the bottom, multiply 2 to the top. That's why we make the bottom, one is a pair of 3, a pair of 2. So it becomes 3 and 2 multiplied together. And the top is 7, only 1 7, only 1 2, so 14. So the answer is square root 14 over 6. That's why you see always make pairs. If no pairs, you make it. Question 3, we have 140 over 5 inside square root. So this question, see, this question, the bottom 3, we make pairs. This bottom 18, we can factor out, but we're missing another 2, make a pair, so that's why we multiply 2. For this question, bottom 5, which way we do? 3, 5, we multiply another 5. Yeah, you can do this way, but before do this job, you need to pay attention. If inside the fraction simplified, 2/3 already simplified, 7 over 18 simplified, but 140 over 5 is not simplified yet. Because this last digit is 0, means this 140 is divided by 5. So let's do divide it. So 140 divided 5 is 14 divided 5 is 2, and 4 left over, 48, right? 5 times 8 is 40. So square root 28, we can factor out, divided by 2, go to 14 divide 2, you got the 7. So we have pair of 2. So we can write down this one into 2 squared times 7. So this number can move outside the radical, become 2 square root 7. The next question, which is, I want to show you the last question, is square root. If inside the square root have some operations, 1 over 2 squared minus 1 over 3 squared. So now you can see this is square, this square, this square root. Maybe you think how you can do this way. You can do this one. You got the 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3 because this is square root. No, we can't do this. This is very be careful. The reason is under square root we need to do this operation first. This operation we need to first do square, then subtract, then do square root. That is order operation. Under radical, you need to do all the operations. Last step is square root. So we first do this one. We need to do 1 over 2 squared is square top bottom become 1/4. And minus this 1 over 3 squared is 1 over 9. And this is fraction, we need to find the common denominator to subtract. So 4 and 9, no common fact, just multiply. The least common denominator, 36. Multiply again, 36. And then convert 1/4 into equivalent fraction. And 36, this is 4 multiply 9. So multiply 9 becomes 6. 4 multiply 9, this one, multiply 9. So the top becomes 39. Right? And this number multiply 4, and because 36, this is 4. That's what we got. This one is 5 over 36. And then 36, which is 6 squared, right? So 36 is 6 squared. We can just get rid of the radical, but still on the bottom. 5 stay inside the square root. So this is the answer. Okay, thank you. This is presented by Wise Guy.